Hello everyone, this is the Volvo EX90 twin motor and I had it for 10 days and now it's time to say what did I like about the car and what is not so good. If your company has electric cars as company cars, of course you want your employee to charge at home. It's cheaper for you and it's easier for the employee. Tronity has a software solution for you to know how much you have to pay your employee for charging at home. With the Fleet Manager you manage your employees and your cars. Tronity connects to the cars and knows exactly when the car is charging at home and how much. And then you get an easy monthly bill for your employee. If you want to know more, there's a link in the description below. Of course this is a gigantic SUV and you have to have a need for it. Do you need space for 6 people in there and still have a trunk or even 7-seater? I think there's a configuration for that too. If you need that, this is a pretty good car for that. Let's start with the good things, and the main thing about this car, as almost every Volvo, it drives amazing. Suspension is incredible, it's very soft, it's very comfortable, it's stable. Top speed is only 180, but it drives amazing at that speed. Steering the same, you have 2 settings, light and hard, and both are great. So whatever you choose. Suspension has 3 things, by the way. You can set it to soft, middle or hard. I always had it in soft and it was amazing, like I said, even at high speeds. And even when you drive in a corner, when you drive with higher speeds, it's still amazing. The same for the power. This car has 300 kilowatt. What is that? 408 horsepower or something. It feels great. Even when you're driving 150 and you floor it, you get real nice acceleration to the 180 top speed. Of course, you have to know you can put this car into range mode. Then the rear motor is detached from the whole drivetrain. You only drive with the front motor. That's a bit less consumption. And then when you floor it, it takes a second till the rear motor is attached again till you have the full power. You have to know that, and we get to a negative point here right away. It's automatically always in range mode when you start the car. You have to activate the all-wheel drive always every time you get into the car. I find the interior pretty nice. Yes, there's a lack of buttons and this is a negative point that we're coming through in a second. But overall the screen and it reacts nicely. I find that really nice. Charging is great. At a Tesla supercharger you get 258 kilowatt peak and it's 30 minutes for this 107 kilowatt hour battery to go from 10 to 80%, which is pretty good. On a normal hypercharger you are limited to 195 kilowatt I have seen, and it takes 2 minutes longer. I like the software, how it reacts. So we have Google Maps here, it's Android Automotive based. Google Maps right here, it searches the internet for your stuff. It plans your route. You can select even chargers that you want to use and networks that you don't want to use, which is cool. You cannot select what state of charge you want to arrive and stuff like this, but it's pretty good. And then you have native in here, Spotify and many other apps that you can install. So there's a lot of apps that you can install here, from music to navigation and other stuff, and it's really good. The settings page already has shortcuts for the main things down here, and even your normal page has here the last apps that you used and here a few shortcuts. The sad thing about this is that you cannot adjust this yourself. So for example, I don't need the Google Assistant. There's a button on the steering wheel, and even then there must be a different way. Why can't I put those 7 here? Why can't I put some in that I want to use, or at least those 3 here on the side? That would be nice. The massage is really nice. It's a bit complicated to get there. You have to press a button on the seat, then you get to different settings and you can go to massage. You have 5 different programs, 3 different speeds and intensity, and it does it for only 20 minutes, but when it's done you get a big message up here, and when you can say please continue, and then it goes on for another 20 minutes and it feels really nice. It's a good massage. Let's get to the negative points, and the first point is, of course, when you look at the car, it's the consumption. Gigantic battery, all-wheel drive, 300 kilowatt, but look at this big car, and of course when you go a bit faster on the highway, 130 I'm talking, the range is not incredible. It is okay. So the charging is okay. So for long distance trip, the car is okay. But of course, you have to pay a lot since you have to charge so much and your consumption is so high. Then the cruise control, it reacts pretty good and it's easy to turn on and turn off. My problem is this button looks like it's resume, but it doesn't work. I tried every way and you cannot adjust the distance, not on the steering wheel and not in the infotainment system. And sometimes when you drive a bit faster on the highway, I want to have the distance on as low as possible so the car doesn't slow me down if I'm getting close to a different car too early. And by the way, if you want to know what's happening behind the scenes, I started a vlog on my third channel, Behind the Battery, link in the description below. I talk about what's happening with the cars, when they come, when they go, when I do my tests and personal stuff as well. Then there's the steering assist. At least you can turn it on here on the steering wheel, which is awesome, but it doesn't react very well. It's okay when you're just driving straight on the highway. If you have to change lanes, it does it in a weird way and it steers left, right, left, a bit uncomfortable. On the country road, the same. It's not amazing. They have to improve this big time. So I have heard a lot of complaints about the software of the EX90, the same as the Polestar 3, that there are big problems. For me, I only have one problem and it's the key. So I cannot connect the app. So I could use the app and preheat and see what's going on and see what's going on and can I unlock and lock the car, and I cannot connect the digital key. Both doesn't work. I go in here and it goes back to the start, and that's the thing that didn't work for me, but I don't own the car. I only had it for 10 days. And the last thing is the trip data. We have 3 trips since start, since charging, since reset, and this resets all the time when you put the car into gear, which is just, so if you drive a bit and stop once, it's gone. Same for charging, so you can only use the last one to be sure for a longer trip. This will not be reset by itself, and I don't know why they don't do it with since start, that I can reset it myself, but it doesn't reset itself, I don't know, until the car is parked for a few hours. So these are my points. It drives great, high consumption, it's okay for a long distance trip, very comfortable, a lot of space, software needs updating. And we knew that before because they delayed the Volvo EX90 in the beginning also for software problems, and it's still not amazing. I would like to use the app and use a digital key. I couldn't make it work. If you want to follow me on Instagram, BatteryLife1, and if you want to support the channel, there's a Patreon link in the description below, and here on YouTube there's also channel membership. But that's it for me. Thank you much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.